Hello, welcome everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Second time is a charm. Thanks for joining me here, looking at not the screen share anymore, but looking at me as I'm leaving, getting to the airport in Austin, leaving Equifax EFX Forum, Equifax Insights EFX Forum 2016. A great event east of the airport here at a nice Hyatt resort, which is in the middle of nowhere, so great place to have a locked audience for talking about interesting things. Like personally, I think interesting things like compliance, which Equifax is one of the unique vendors to really strongly set up for. Equifax has new leadership in place. Dan Adams has moved off to greener pastures. Thank him for shepherding this. The new leader is Rodolfo Ploda, who comes actually, I believe, from the credit side of the business. So interesting to see that, and we'll see how this new leadership team that's in place will move things forward on the compliance side and on bringing potentially one of my criticisms of Equifax, bringing the credit business with the compliance and working business a little more closer together. Had an interesting conversation there around the former tax number, where exactly that is an interesting thing, and I think the new leadership will move that topic forward. But coming to my top 3 takeaways, apart from the new leadership in place, compliance as a service offering has made, which is my vision and hope someone like Equifax will do, has made some significant progress on the compliance side, where Equifax has moved things beyond the federal level all the way to the state level. So in all 50 states level, compliance services are now available. It's a major step, I think a unique step in the industry, so very good to see. And the unfortunate news is it's not everything yet, because under federal parts there's counties and municipalities doing things which affect compliance. Equifax has also plans in place to move beyond that, but a significant step forward really here, and very good to see. The other thing which is really key and good to see on the compliance side is the pre-built integration with existing HR packages, and Equifax Insights has partnered with Oracle and iCIMS, kind of like an odd couple, but after asking that and thinking about it too, the answer made sense. I mean, Oracle obviously with Taleo, big recruiter, and iCIMS, one of the up-and-coming ones, especially in the mass hiring area, probably the biggest mass hiring area in the place. And then on the unemployment solution side, good progress there too. The interesting thing here from a business perspective is Equifax Insights has been able, despite unemployment numbers coming down, with that their potential service coming down, to extract the same revenue from the marketplace, which shows that Equifax is providing some important and crucial value in that aspect. Third takeaway, the employee number, lots of more chances. The former talks number, sorry to mention it one more time, but important for people to have a reference point. Big opportunity for Equifax to bring more business to employers, all around saying, if you have a problem with people not being able to step up to their financial duties, what is the impact on the workplace in terms of working multiple jobs, working overtime, not being healthy, quitting the job because I think they get paid somewhere else something more. Some very interesting insights hopefully coming soon there from Equifax. So overall, Insights is not only in the name, it used to be Equifax Workforce Solutions, now it's Equifax Insights, so good to see more thinking around that coming there. Equifax Insights is one of the key compliance vendors which has everything together to develop into what I think is my vision, what lots of HR leaders want to see in compliance as a service, one vendor stepping up and being the one inbox to everything which you have to do with the government, everything which comes from the government to you for a small fee. And that small fee is, when I speak to CHROs and leaders across the country, is substantial. It's the same like the paycheck. So a huge revenue opportunity here for all players involved in this. Good news for Equifax and Equifax customers, very few able to do that. So interesting movement in that direction. Would love to see more of the vendor going there, because I know customers really want to see that, all the way from executives to effective payroll managers, where it's a no-brainer. In the conversation, right, interesting enough, people will right away take compliance for pain points like California or Pennsylvania, because they don't want to deal with it, no matter what it costs, right? Well, ultimately, whatever it costs, not ever, but they want to have that solution from that. Good to see new leadership in place, and good to see Equifax moving into the direction of offering more of compliance as a service. At the airport, you can see my car standing. So many thanks for watching me. Thanks for bearing with me. Appreciate it. Speak to you soon. Perfect.